Hey, welcome to the first episode of Fat Guys on a Couch. I'm Miguel.
And I'm Wart.
Yep, and together we are...
Fat Guys on a Couch.
Literally, we're just two fat guys on a couch. So, today's episode is Flying While Fat.
Sounds good.
Before we get started, it is time for our weekly weigh-in. And our combined weight this week is...
555.
All fives?
All fives, baby.
Alright, so, here's some tips of things that I have learned that help me when I'm flying while fat. Not a tip as much as a life lesson. I was on a flight, I want to say it was from Omaha to, I don't know, DC, wherever you go from Omaha. And it was the tiniest little plane. You know those ones that have, like, it's one row and then two rows?
Yeah,
it's miserable. And I'm thinking, smartest guy on the planet, got A1, or 1A, the first seat, right? It's a little seat, they're all coach seats, they're all just little tiny seats, but I'm gonna be the first one. No one's next to me, it's an aisle and a window, right? No one's next to you, it's great. So I get on the plane, and I sit, and then I do this thing. Oh, what is that? I couldn't buckle. I tried, and then, then you do the scooch into the seat where you're like...
Exhale,
yeah, didn't work. And so... Now, because of my genius, I'm in the front of the plane, and I now have to ask the flight attendant, I'm like, trying to be all sort of like, hey, I need the extender. I need the extender.
The exits are to your left. Make sure the closest exit is behind you.
Well, that was the thing. She actually didn't have an extender, so when she was done with her demo, she hands me the one that they show you as a sample and just gives it to me. It's like, here you go. So the whole plane, anyone that's actually paying attention to the in-flight announcement, is like seeing the fat guy like, thanks.
I'm pretty sure everyone paid attention.
Oh my gosh, it was the worst thing ever. Whatever. Anyway, so thank you, Amazon. I actually found, they sell these online?
Yeah, I heard after you told me. And
so
I've got that link saved just in case I get there.
Oh no, I bought one. Oh yeah, it's miserable. Well, here's the worst part, right? I guess there's one kind that works for all airlines, but Southwest has their own. Yeah, so you have to get a second one for Southwest. So I decided it was easier just not to fly Southwest.
So if you do need one of those, we're gonna put the link below where you can purchase the multi-plane one.
Yes, that works on all major airlines.
Southwest don't fly.
I'm telling you though, unless Southwest sponsors us, in which case we love Southwest. Absolutely the best airline ever.
For sure.
So,
if they pay for this. So, when I fly, I know you went for the front seat there. I hate the front seats where the tray's not close, so the tray's in your seat.
Oh, it's in the seat, yeah.
So when the tray's in the seat, it means you don't have any air ventilation because the seats are solid metal.
Whew.
Therefore, your legs are closed and everything in between has to sit like that for a long time.
Yeah,
no. That's not good at all, because then everything gets a sweaty mess down there.
So that's actually brings up a good point, because one of the things that I will do is I actually will look at different planes, and if I'm looking at two different flights and they're roughly the same cost, I'll see what type of plane I'm flying. You think this is nerdy, but I'm telling you, this makes a ton of sense. So then I go to one of two websites, seatexpert.com or seatguru.com.
Yeah.
And I type in my flight number, and it tells me, like, how wide the seats are.
Okay.
So, but here's the killer thing, like what you were saying, some seats have the narrower because they have the tray in them, and it tells you which seats have the tray in them.
Yeah.
So you can absolutely avoid those seats. And what's really cool is, even if, because like now airlines, they charge you for the stupid seats up in like premium economy or whatever that's called. So like if you're in front of the exit row, you're almost always paying extra. But this site tells you basically like, look, this seat is just as good as that one. It's just further back. So you can save a ton of money and you can get the right seats. Bonus tip: some airlines, this is the greatest thing ever. If you're in the aisle, you drag your hand under the armrest.
Oh, for sure. I do this all the time.
Yeah.
Number one thing: if you're in the aisle and you're too fat, you can't fit in the seat.
Yeah.
You have to do this.
There's like a secret button.
But the problem is, being fat, you need to know this. But being fat, your finger's also fat.
Oh, yeah.
So, as Miguel's saying, down the armrest, you go all the way to the back. There's a button you push, and then the armrest on the outside.
It's designed for people with wheelchairs.
Up. So, yeah.
So they can slide into the seat.
Sometimes the hole to get to the button, if that looks good, is thinner than my fat finger. So then I have to use the pinky.
Oh my gosh.
So I do that all the time. I sit on the aisle all the time.
So after work's done getting to third base with the seat, it is a much more comfortable flight.
Yeah, I give every finger a try.
Oh my gosh.
Except the thumb. too big, never gonna fit. So I have to
so
sit
bad.
in an aisle and do that. So funny story, one time, I fly a lot, so I get a lot of upgrades. Then I was flying with my brother somewhere. My brother also works for the company. And he doesn't fly a lot, or didn't fly a lot. I had all these upgrades where we can get upgraded to business class.
That's cool.
In the one flight, there's only one upgrade. And I was going to take it and then leave my brother behind. And I was like, no, I can't do that. Let's just go and sit next to each other.
That was nice.
So we're sitting aisle to aisle. And then, so I was like, all right, great. Look, I'm going to deny my upgrade, sit next to you.
Oh, so you didn't take the upgrade. You were saying that you're going to be in the back of the plane.
I was like, if I don't take it, I'm not giving it to you.
Gotcha. Okay.
No, I'll never give him an upgrade. Leave his ass behind. Anyway, so we both go to the back. And then while I'm sitting there, the plane's slowly boarding. Like, my seat's empty until like 3/4 full. And then the big guy comes.
Oh.
Another big guy.
Like us big guy or like us together big guy?
He felt bigger than me, but I personally think I look skinny in the mirror. So, he's probably smaller than me. I just call him a big guy. He sits next to me. Now I know I had an upgrade. I denied the upgrade. And Jared's sitting next to some skinny little chick. I'm next to this big ass guy. I'm a big ass guy. We both overflowing between the seats. I'm touching his thigh. I'm touching his elbow. Oh, so you got the warm zone? Oh, it was cool.
Oh, that's the worst because then you get like that heat from, and you can't do anything.
And you don't know
about
the
it.
person.
Well, and it's not like you can you can't like put your legs together and try to get away. Like you're together. Like you guys are family now.
So I had to deal with this guy. It was a Vegas flight, 4.5 hours, not a short one.
Have you ever declined an upgrade?
Yeah, so ever since then, I'll never decline. Never ever in my life. If I can't, and it's happened. My brother, same situation happened. I said, sorry, dude, I'm not doing this shit again. Never again, because I'll be sat next to the guy that's equal or bigger than me.
So again, good point with the upgrades too. Like a great tip for flying while fat is there are so many airlines that will actually let you buy the upgrade really cheap at the gate. In fact, there was an airline, Southwest ended up buying AirTran, but AirTran let you used to do it for like $35. Like if they didn't sell business class, then they would say, hey, anyone want to buy it for $35? Did that all the time, just so you would get more room and a couple free drinks. Well, they're not free drinks, I guess it'd be $35 drinks.
Well, drink enough to cover the $35, and they free.
I don't know that I could drink $35 worth of booze on a plane.
I once finished playing out of beer.
There's no chance that you can drink all the beer on a plane.
Brian and I sat down. They said we got no more beer.
Wait, when
we're going to Boston from Chicago, maybe they didn't restock, but we pounded about, I don't know how many beers. There's a lot of people there as well. So I kept ordering. We probably had 7 or 8 beers apiece.
How long was the flight?
I don't know, to Boston, maybe 3 hours for us.
From here to Chicago?
That's probably 3 hours.
That's maybe a 2-hour flight.
I have no idea.
You pounded 6 or 7 beers on an airplane in 2 hours.
Yeah, and then the lady said we have no more beer. Maybe she just cut us off. But she said I have no more beer left. So,
what did you switch to?
I probably switched to Jack and Coke.
100%. Not switch to sobriety. No. Switch to something else. So bad.
Well,
so bad.
Also, that was my first national business trip because I always travel international, and I upgraded that guy. So he was pretty happy that I got him an upgrade. So I'm generous with my upgrades.
You're so nice.
I give him when I can, but don't ever take him if I can't get him.
Oh, seriously, the worst. I just don't understand why you would fly in shorts because, so like you're touching so many like gross parts of the plane.
No, my view is I'd rather get sick than sweat my ass off and die. You can never cool down on the plane. Those stupid air things, they blow heat. That's straight. They don't. That's a straight exhaust fumes. I've never had that and be like, oh, so refreshing. I think it's refreshing because.
Just because it's blowing air? You're the worst.
No. The motion.
God damn it, Wart.
Anyways, so that air is never cool. It's just moving air. And most of the time that doesn't work. But again, or they turn it on way too late when the sweat's already started. No, and once I start sweating, Miguel, I don't stop.
Again, another reason to not wear shorts is because I'm going to be next. Or no, pants. No, God damn it, shorts. I don't want to be next to you wearing shorts, because if I'm wearing shorts and we're next to each other on a plane and our fat selves, now we've just got hairy sweat like connecting us.
Sounds like your problem.
Unacceptable. Longest flight you ever took?
I think. Well, I'm from South Africa,
What?
and I think the original, the longest one of the during a section of time in this world,
Yeah.
the longest flight was South Africa to New York. I think it was 17 hours or something.
Jeez.
16, I don't know. So it was a long flight.
Were you fat or skinny then?
I was skinny. And then I got to America, and then I got fat.
Yep. It's America's
It's
fault.
not mine. So what else happens when we travel when we're fat?
I don't know. It's just generally miserable.
Oh, bathroom, no. Don't ever go to that bathroom. That toilet's about this big. Yeah, no. My ass cannot fit on that.
But the worst part
And then you can't even get around to wipe.
But this
I'm
is
just saying, look, imagine this is the section. You sit down.
Yes,
now
I
did
would
my
love to
business.
imagine.
Now I gotta squeeze my hand against the wall. So that's not good. I'll tell you a story again. I was flying back from Spain. Had to go to Dallas, and then Chicago. I ate something on the Spain flight. Layover in Dallas 4 hours. Feeling sick. Dallas to Chicago. I was in the front of the plane. I said, "Look, I need to sit near the toilet." So they moved me to the back of the plane, and I'm like feeling sick. Anyways, jump up, go throw up a couple times, and while I'm throwing up, kind of get the the butt clencher.
Oh.
So I had double trouble at the same time
In an airplane.
in the plane with the door closed, and that space is not so good. So
And that's worse.
I would throw up, turn around, scoot, sit down, and do that and that.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
Absolutely the worst.
So
right.
anyway, summing it up, flying well fat.
Yes.
When you get to the point where you need a seatbelt extension, lose weight. Or buy your own.
Yes.
Link is below.
Carry your own.
Do not turn down an upgrade unless it's in the front row of a plane where the tray goes into the seat, because then you'll get a sweaty mess down here.
Which you probably should just avoid the front seat anytime.
Front seat anytime unless it's business class, and take it. Don't
So
ever
many
use
too
the
much.
bathroom on the plane.
Nope.
So you know what we do? We talk about scenarios when we're fat. We talk about fitness technology. We talk about technology in general. We talk about pop culture. We just talk.
Yeah. Today we
And-
talked about none of those things and focused only on travel.
Well, fat.
Yep.
So subscribe.
Yeah,
And
definitely
see what-
subscribe. Send this to your friends. Send it to people that you don't like if you don't like us. Be like, these guys are great. Send it to all, like if we're annoying, send it to all your annoying friends. Be like, these guys are great, watch them. We'll take viewers however we can get them,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah. Also, follow us on Twitter. We may not have tweeted anything by now, but whatever. Follow us on Twitter if you want to.
Yeah.
We'll tweet some stuff, maybe.
One day.
I don't know. Who knows? Whatever. Anyway, peace out.
Have a good one.
What is that? That makes no sense whatsoever. Bye, buckaroos.
Peace.
Like gangstery.
No.
the two least gangstery people ever. Peace out.